Welcome back. Today's video, we're diving deep into the world of Roosevelt dimes, those tiny silver treasures that many of us overlook in our change jars or pockets. But what if I told you that one of those Roosevelt I dimes could be worth thousands to millions dollars today? Yes, you heard that right. Some Roosevelt dimes are turning heads in the collector's market, fetching high prices at auctions, and becoming the hidden gems of the coin world. So get ready as we uncover the most valuable top Roosevelt dime rare coins that are in big demand right now. Let's get started. First up, the 1967 Roosevelt I dime without a mint mark. This coin may seem ordinary at first glance, but once you understand its history, unique features, rarity, and rising demand in today's collector market, you'll realize why this small silver-colored coin is making a huge impact and catching the eyes of serious buyers and auction houses all across America. Let's begin with the fascinating history and background of the 1967 Roosevelt dime. The Roosevelt dime series began in 1946 as a tribute to President Franklin D. Roosevelt, honoring his legacy and commitment to the March of Dimes campaign, which fought polio. By 1967, the US Mint was transitioning from silver to clad coinage due to the rising price of silver and the need for more economical production. The 1967 dime was produced during a special three-year period, 1965 and 1967, when no mint marks were placed on coins to discourage hoarding during a national coin shortage. This historical backdrop makes the 1967 dime part of a very specific and special era in US coinage. Now, let's talk about the unique features of the 1967 Roosevelt dime. Unlike many other dimes from previous and later years, this coin was struck without any mint mark, meaning whether it was produced in Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco, there is no indication on the coin itself. It has a weight of 2.27 grams, a diameter of 17.91 m, and features a copper-nickel-clad composition with a pure copper core. The obverse showcases the dignified profile of President Roosevelt, while the reverse highlights a torch flanked by an olive branch and oak branch, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. Collectors especially admire dimes from 1967 that still retain sharp details, strong rims, and natural luster, making these well-preserved specimens stand out. What makes this dime particularly rare and in high demand is not just its age or lack of a mint mark, but also its condition and the limited survival of high-grade examples. While millions were produced, very few remain today in uncirculated, high-quality condition due to their everyday use and the fact that people didn't realize their future value. Coins in very good condition that show minimal wear and retain strong features are now becoming extremely popular in the rare coin market. Collectors are constantly on the lookout for such coins because they know how hard it is to find a genuine, clean 1967 dime that has not been damaged or excessively worn over time. Speaking of current market value, the Roosevelt I dime 1967 without a mint mark is gaining significant attention among investors and collectors alike. Although base-level circulated examples may seem modest, coins in very good or higher grades are seeing a dramatic rise in value. At coin shows and online auctions, collectors have paid anywhere from $250,000 or more, depending on the coin's clarity, strike quality, and preserved luster. Some exceptionally well-struck examples in mint state or high-graded proof-like condition have even reached prices upward of $380,000 or more. If you're a coin enthusiast or someone just starting out, here are a few tips for collectors who want to find and preserve the 1967 Roosevelt dime. First, check your old coin jars, drawers, or inherited collections. This dime may be hiding in plain sight. Look closely for coins that still have strong definition in the lettering, Roosevelt's hairlines, and the torch design. Avoid cleaned or scratched coins, and whenever possible, consider having high-quality pieces graded to enhance their value. Also, store them properly using coin flips or capsules to maintain their condition over time. Watch the market trends and auctions. Values are only expected to rise, especially for verified coins with standout eye appeal. In conclusion, the 1967 Roosevelt I dime without a mint mark is not just another pocket change coin. It's a valuable piece of American history, blending legacy, rarity, and increasing market demand. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a casual collector, this dime offers both sentimental value and investment potential. With its historical importance, clean design, and limited surviving quality examples, it continues to shine in today's coin world, so don't overlook this treasure. Your next rare and valuable coin could be right in your chain. Next up, the 1968 Roosevelt 1 dime with the D mint mark, especially in extra fine condition. This coin is capturing the attention of collectors across the country and making waves in the auction market with its increasing demand and rising dollar value. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or a passionate beginner, this video is your ultimate guide to understanding why the 1968 D Roosevelt dime could be your next valuable discovery. The Roosevelt dime series was introduced in 1946 as a tribute to President Franklin D. Roosevelt, honoring his leadership and role in founding the March of Dimes to fight polio. By 1968, the dime had already become a symbol of resilience and American pride. Minted in Denver, the 1968 D version was part of the early post-silver era coins, made primarily from a copper nickel-clad composition. However, what makes the 1968 D dime stand out is its distinct place in this transition period. The Denver Mint, known for its precision, produced these dimes in high volumes, but finding one in extra fine condition today is rare and special, making it an important coin for collectors focused on condition and preservation. Now, let's talk about the unique features that set this coin apart. The obverse side features a beautifully defined portrait of President Roosevelt with crisp detail around the hair, forehead, and neckline. The D mint mark, found just to the left of the torch on the reverse, proudly signifies its Denver Mint origin. In extra fine condition, the coin exhibits sharp details in both the flame and olive branches, with minimal wear and full rim clarity. Collectors love this coin for its bold strike, eye appeal, and strong historical relevance. When well preserved, the metallic luster of this coin gives it a stunning visual pop that instantly makes it a standout in any collection. In terms of rarity and collector demand, the 1968 D Roosevelt dime in extra fine or higher condition is quickly gaining momentum among hobbyists and investors alike. Many of these dimes circulated for years, so examples in top condition are not easy to find. That scarcity fuels the current demand. Coin dealers, grading companies, and online auctions are seeing an uptick in interest, especially from those who want to complete their Roosevelt dime sets or invest in coins with strong historical value and growth potential. The demand is real, and it's rising every month. Let's talk money, the current market value in dollars. A circulated 1968 D Roosevelt dime may only carry its face value, but in extra fine condition, this coin fetches much higher premiums. Depending on its luster, strike sharpness, and preservation, an ungraded extra fine piece can command anywhere between $135,000, but when professionally graded and preserved in even finer condition, prices can reach $500,000 or more. Some auction sales have seen this coin jump higher due to bidding wars from enthusiastic collectors. When demand meets rarity, the value only goes in one direction. For collectors looking to add this dime to their portfolio, here are some valuable tips. First, always look for coins with clear details on Roosevelt's portrait, a strong strike on the torch and leaves, and a clean D mint mark. Storage is key. Use protective holders or certified slabs to maintain its grade and value over time. If you come across one in old change, estate sales, or inherited collections, do not overlook it. This dime could be the hidden gem that adds both beauty and profit to your collection. In conclusion, the 1968 D Roosevelt 1 dime in extra fine condition is far more than just a 10-cent piece. It's a piece of history, a symbol of post-war American strength, and a shining opportunity in the world of rare coins. With growing collector interest and rising market prices, this coin is becoming a hot item in numismatic circles. If you have one in extra fine condition, or better, you could be holding on to a true hidden treasure. So keep hunting, stay informed, and never underestimate the power of a dime. Next up, the 1985 Roosevelt dime, with the P mint mark in good condition. While at first glance it may appear to be just another dime in your pocket, don't be fooled. This coin holds historical significance, unique characteristics, and surprising value in today's action-packed collector's market. If you've come across this coin or are just starting out in the hobby, you'll want to stay tuned till the very end. This could be your gateway to discovering a small fortune hiding in plain sight. Let's begin by diving into the rich history and background of the Roosevelt dime. First introduced in 1946, the Roosevelt dime was created to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who passed away in 1945. He was not only a revered leader through the Great Depression and World War II, but also a champion in the fight against polio. The dime was a fitting tribute, as Roosevelt's legacy was closely tied to the March of Dimes Foundation. The 1985 version, minted in Philadelphia and marked with a P, continues that proud legacy. By the mid-1000s, 980s US coinage had shifted to modern minting techniques. But even within mass production, certain coins stood out due to quality, condition, and collectible appeal. Now, what makes the 1985 Roosevelt dime with the P mint mark stand apart? It's all in the details. This coin is struck on a copper-nickel-clad planchet, with a beautiful silvery luster and a sharp portrait of Roosevelt on the obverse. The reverse proudly features the Torch of Liberty flanked by an olive branch and an oak branch, symbolizing peace, strength, and victory. When found in good condition, that is, with minimal wear, clear lines on the torch flames, and full details on Roosevelt's hair, this coin becomes more than pocket change. It becomes a collector's target. Certain strikes from the 1985 P series are known to have strong, bold rims, well-centered designs, and impressive eye appeal, further raising their demand. In terms of rarity and collector interest, the 1985 P Roosevelt dime is gaining traction. While millions were minted, only a smaller percentage survive today in truly good to extra fine condition, especially with original luster or clean surfaces. Collectors are always on the hunt for coins that have survived the daily wear and tear of circulation, and the 1985 dime is no exception. In fact, dimes from the 1980s are increasingly being recognized for their historical and transitional importance in US minting. Coins like these that are over 3 decades old and still maintain their integrity are often set aside by sharp-egged collectors and investors looking for long-term value. So what's the current action market value for this seemingly common yet surprisingly valuable coin? In circulated but good condition, this coin can already fetch higher than face value interest from bulk collectors and those assembling complete date and mint mark sets. However, when the 1985 P Roosevelt dime is found in extremely fine or uncirculated condition, especially those graded by professional services, the value can shoot into the double digits or more, depending on the grade and market demand. Some certified examples in mint state condition have been known to be listed or auctioned for $400,000 or more. For collectors aiming to secure or profit from the 1985 Roosevelt dime, here are some key tips. Always check your pocket change and coin jars. Many valuable coins are found in everyday places. Look for coins with strong detail, especially around Roosevelt's facial features and the reverse torch design. If you find one in excellent shape, consider submitting it for professional grading to increase its market appeal. Also, keep an eye on coin shows, estate sales, and online auctions, as you may find undervalued treasures or bulk lots that contain hidden gems. Building a complete Roosevelt dime collection, including all mint marks and years, can also increase the total value of your collection as a whole. To wrap things up, the 1985 Roosevelt dime with the P mint mark in good condition is far from ordinary. It's a shining piece of American history, a tribute to a great president, and a symbol of post-war resilience. With strong visual features, increasing rarity in top condition, and rising value in today's collector market, this coin is absolutely worth your attention. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just beginning your journey, Don't overlook this dime, because this small coin could lead to big opportunities. Keep searching, keep collecting, and you just might be holding a valuable piece of history in the palm of your hand. Next up, the 1980 Roosevelt dime with the Denver D mint mark, especially in circulated condition. Don't underestimate this small yet powerful coin. It's becoming a hot topic among collectors, and you'll be surprised to learn just how much value this little dime can hold in today's action-packed rare coin market. The Roosevelt dime has been a staple of American coinage since 1946, honoring President Franklin D. Roosevelt's legacy, especially his fight against polio through the March of Dimes campaign. By 1980, the Roosevelt dime had seen decades of circulation, but that year brought a specific version minted in Denver, the 1980 D, that would quietly grow in importance for collectors. Struck in a time when the US Mint was producing coins in large numbers, the Roosevelt dime remained mostly under the radar. However, as the years passed, many of these coins were heavily circulated, lost or damaged, and finding well-preserved examples, especially with the D mint mark, is becoming more difficult, even in common circulation. What makes the 1980 D Roosevelt dime stand out are the small details and minting characteristics that separate it from others in the series. The sharp design of Roosevelt's portrait, the bold D mint mark on the obverse just above the date, and the intricately detailed torch, olive branch and oak branch on the reverse give this coin a beautiful and historically rich appearance. Although made from a copper-nickel-clad composition, the luster and wear resistance of this coin in circulated condition still capture the interest of collectors. Some 1980 D dimes also exhibit striking errors, such as off-center strikes or die cracks, which dramatically increase their desirability and value. While millions of 1980 D Roosevelt's dimes were minted, coins in circulated condition that still retain sharp details, clear mint marks, and minimal surface damage are now considered increasingly rare. Over the decades, most of these dimes were worn down through daily use, making collectible-grade circulated examples more challenging to locate. Coins that show even wear, solid rims, and legible lettering are now in high demand among hobbyists and investors alike. Because many people overlooked these coins in the past, the current collector market has created a surge in interest, transforming this dime into a sought-petal treasure in the numismatic world. The demand is only expected to grow as more collectors enter the scene and existing supplies continue to dwindle. Now let's talk about what everyone wants to know: the market value. The 1980 D Roosevelt dime in circulated condition can sell for far more than its face value. Depending on its condition and any unique features like strike quality or minor errors, prices can range from $120,000 or more in everyday collector sales and auctions. Coins with visual appeal, light toning, or small mint errors can fetch even higher premiums. Some era dimes from 1980 with the D mint mark have been known to sell for $270,000 in auction houses and online numismatic marketplaces. This is a perfect example of how a common-looking coin can quietly become a valuable asset in the collector's world. If you're a collector or just getting started, don't overlook your everyday pocket change. Pay close attention to 1980 Roosevelt dimes with the D mint mark. Look for coins with crisp details, no heavy scratches, strong rims, and a clearly visible D mint mark. Even in circulated condition, these coins are gaining popularity, so adding them to your collection now is a smart move. Consider organizing your finds by date and mint mark, and store them in protective coin holders or albums to prevent further wear. And if you ever come across a 1980 D with an unusual appearance, like a double die or a misalignment, get it authenticated. It could be worth far more than you expect. The 1980 Roosevelt dime with the D mint mark is a shining example of how even circulated coins can hold hidden value and historical significance. This coin not only carries the legacy of a beloved US president, but also stands as a symbol of how everyday money can transform into a highly sought-after collectible. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just someone curious about what's hiding in your change jar, keep your eyes peeled, because treasures like the 1980 D dime are still out there waiting to be discovered. Next up, the Roosevelt 1 dime 2000 with a D mint mark, especially when found in very good condition. This coin may appear ordinary at first glance, but don't be fooled. It's turning heads in the collector's world and creating excitement in today's auction market. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, the only U.S. president elected to 4 terms. His leadership during the Great Depression and World War II left a powerful legacy, and the dime was chosen to commemorate him due to his strong connection to the March of Dimes Foundation, which fought polio, a disease Roosevelt battled personally. Since then, the Roosevelt dime has remained a staple in American pocket change, with design consistency that adds to its charm and recognition. The year 2000 represents the beginning of a new millennium, making dimes from that era more significant to collectors who look for pieces marking turning points in history. Now, let's talk about what makes the 2000 D Roosevelt dime stand out. Minted in Denver, hence the D mint mark, this dime can carry hidden value when it's found in top condition. Sharp detail in the engraving, smooth and original luster, and minimal wear all contribute to its desirability. In very good or higher grades, the coin reveals a crisp image of President Roosevelt with strong lettering, clean edges, and a well-defined torch, olive branch, and oak branch on the reverse. Coins with original mint luster or in full band condition, meaning the horizontal lines on the torch are fully visible and undisturbed, are especially sought after. These characteristics set this dime apart from millions of average circulated examples. What makes this coin even more exciting is its rarity in pristine condition. While the 2000 D dime isn't rare in sheer mintage numbers, finding it in very good condition or above, without wear, scratches, or tarnishing, makes it rare among modern coins. Collectors and investors alike are always on the lookout for coins that combine historical significance, eye appeal, and excellent preservation. Because most dimes are heavily circulated, few survive in the kind of condition that attracts serious collector attention today. Let's take a look at the market. The current value of a 2000 D Roosevelt dime in very good condition is gaining momentum. On auction platforms and collector marketplaces, these coins can fetch from $100,000 to over $450,000 or more, depending on condition, certification, and specific collector interest. For collectors, the 2000 D Roosevelt dime offers an incredible opportunity. If you're searching through rolls of dimes, always keep your eye out for that D mint mark and pay close attention to condition. Preserve any coin that looks clean, undamaged, and shiny. Store it safely, preferably in a soft coin flip or protective case, and avoid handling it with bare hands. To maximize its value, consider getting it professionally graded. Being proactive in your collection strategy can help you identify and profit from hidden gems like this modern marvel. In conclusion, the 2000 D Roosevelt 1 dime in very good condition is far more than just pocket change. It's a modern rarity with real collector value. Its historical significance, standout condition, features, and increasing market interest make it a true prize for anyone lucky enough to find or own one. Don't overlook these everyday treasures. What seems like an ordinary dime could hold extraordinary value. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed learning about this powerful little coin, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more updates on rare and valuable coins that could be hiding in your very own change jar.